day 27. We're gonna do a little movement training, human movement, basic human movement, and how we were created to move, to build strength, condition our joints and our movements, provide balance, coordination, right? Force production. So we're gonna start with, normally it's gonna be push, pull, squat, hinge, rotate, and then lunge matrix, but we've put lunge matrix in the front because that's going to be our warm-up slash dynamic warm-up slash conditioning slash check-in with our body. So we're doing lunge matrix with arm drivers. So forward, forward, down, down, forward, 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 up, up, rotate, rotate. Lateral flexion, lateral bend over the top, lateral flexion, lateral bend. Try to go a little bit further, a little bit deeper, and a little bit faster if you can. By adding those three elements, we're creating far more force production or load without even having to use weight. Pretty awesome. Pretty great way to improve movement without needing and improving strength without needing to have an external load or external source that's providing increased force production or providing load, as we would call it. So I'm just going deeper, I'm going further out, further away, and I'm still, most of that load is on the stepping foot, and most of the load that's on the stepping foot is driving through the heel. And we'll go backward diagonal. So again, creating variability of our basic movements that we were created with. Right? So this is providing all of it in one go, right? I'm pushing and pulling, squatting, I'm hinging, I'm rotating, and I'm lunging, of course. Hence lunge matrix. Forward. Again, as I'm stepping back, I'm stepping all of my weight into that back foot, so this front foot really isn't doing much. Right? So this would be position 5. Position 6 is under and back. Again, stepping foot is loading back here. And then I'm dropping my hips down into the movement as far down as I can go. These ones I'm not going to get that far distance-wise, so I can make up for that with how far my hips go down in that position. But again, remember, if I'm getting into a position and I'm super off balance, right, then we want to make sure that we're not stepping as far, we're not dropping our hips as deep, and we're not going as fast. We'll just slow it down, right? So now it's over the top, lateral, crossover lateral. Again, the deeper I go, the more I'm going to feel that engage in the glutes and the quads and the hamstrings. I'm gonna have to take off my sweatshirt. Whew. I'm hot. I think it's like upper or lower 50s now. It was 40s at the coldest point last night, but upper 40s. But man, it feels great. The sun is shining. Whew. Beautiful. All right, go sweatshirt off, rock my big event. It's a little chilly. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Let's see if I made a good choice. All right, so we'll go straight into pushes. And 21, why not? We'll just hit one more. And then we'll go into rows or pulls. So that's 10 from the front, so you see how I'm moving from the front, and this is from the side. Nice. From the front. Notice the elbow stays in pretty tight. Weight stays in pretty tight. From the side. Nice. All right, and I don't know why I drop that every time. Now into the squats. From the front. So if you're gonna go fast, if you're gonna go deep, make sure it's controlled. If it's not controlled, if you feel kind of out all over the place, if anything's too tight, too painful, too uncomfortable, just reduce the movement, reduce the speed, reduce the distance, and that is how we're going to condition our bones, our joints, our soft tissues, our muscles to be able to do the bigger, more fuller ranges of motion. Remember, we got 100 days plus the rest of your life to work on it, so we don't need to rush it today. Err on the side of less and easier, and we'll easily be able to condition our movement, condition our coordination, condition our strength, condition the tissues to be able to do a little bit more, even if it takes a long time. As we age, it's going to take a little longer, but it's not going to not happen. There's plenty of studies, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? People in those age groups were able to get strength gains, range of motion gains, flexibility gains, coordination gains, right? So we do tend to degrade, and we do tend to take longer as we age to develop and improve our strength, force production, our movement capacities. But slow, steady approach, consistency, building solid habits of movement, of strength, of conditioning, of endurance, of power, right? And all of us, no matter your age, whether you're 5 years old, 4 years old, I don't know, my son's age, all the way up to 100 years old, right? We can, and beyond, right? We can all create improvement, adaptations, and change. That's the way God created us. So I'm gonna throw with my rotation. And punch. All right. And that's the end for on screen. You can hit replay, hit it again. You can do it on your own. those are pretty, by this point, you probably got those movements memorized. I know on the first week or second week, I showed some variability of pushes and pulls and stuff. You can add those in if you want to. You can adjust it a little bit if you want to. We'll get back to adding some more variability as we go along. But we're gonna do it slow, we're gonna do it steadily, we're gonna be consistent. That's the key. That's the key to building habits. That's the key from taking those habits, turning them into routines, taking those routines, turning it into just our lifestyle, the way we live, the way we breathe, the way we glorify God and enjoy Him forever. I love you and I'm praying for you.